The Falcons and Packers met in the divisional round.
He looks ready.
Matt Ryan, 20-2 at home for his career.
He is ready.
Aaron Rodgers, right off the bat to Greg Jennings, and this coaches how explosive they are, but Steven Nicholas makes a great play on the ball.
Yeah, he might go the distance if they don't make that play right there, but they hit it down the middle. The run after the catch is spectacular by these Packers receivers.
Brent Grimes comes up with it and takes it all the way back to the Packers 48, and there you see Nicholas knocks it out.
Straight hustle play.
But that was one of just a handful of mistakes made by the Packers on the night. Matt Ryan to Michael Jenkins. 22 yards down to the 22-yard line. And 3 plays later on a 3rd and 13, it is Ryan to Roddy White. Deion, this is what we saw all season long.
This is what we saw, the consistency of Matt Ryan to Roddy White. One of the best hookups, one of the best connections in our game today.
4th and inches early on. Mike Smith says, give it to the fullback. Obi Mahaley picks up the first down. Smith trying to get his first career playoff victory. And now it's Michael the Burner Turner. Turner at a $110 against the Packers when these two teams met during the regular season. Gets in for the quick 7-0 lead. And this is what the Falcons wanted to do, Coach. Come right out, establish ball control, and get in the end zone.
Yeah, run the ball, power running game, throw the ball effectively, and start fast.
Packers get the ball back on a 3rd and 6. It is Ryan who hits Greg Jennings, who holds on this time. 18 yards to the 23. Second quarter, same drive. 3rd and 3 now, and it's Rodgers who dumps it off to Jordy Nelson for an 8-yard gain. So many weapons.
Yeah, that was too easy. This guy always finds a hole.
It's Rodgers to Nelson again, who knocks down the pylon. So the game is tied up at 7. Great job by Nelson to extend. And when the ball hits the pylon, that is 6. So we're tied up at 7. Ensuing kickoff for the Falcons. And Deion, it's Eric Williams.
We only show you this for 1 or 2 reasons. It's either a big play or a boo-boo. This guy, not only is a Pro Bowler, he leads his special teams in tackles, but he's a big play waiting to happen. I'm a little upset he didn't do the dance and all of that, but I give him some love.
You got a little Michael Jackson in there.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
And Mason Crosby ended up tripping up a couple of his teammates to clear the way for Weems. And Prime, you mentioned it, he's on his way to the Pro Bowl. Aaron Rodgers, great feet in the pocket.
Great awareness in the pocket. I said last week this guy is one of the best running quarterbacks besides Michael Vick, and people thought I was crazy, but I think they can believe me now.
James Jones, 34 yards there on a 3rd and 3, though. Jonathan Babineau gets to Rodgers, but there's a penalty on the play. Christopher Owens called for illegal contact on Donald Lee.
Oh, that's a little bit picky, huh?
Yeah, a little picky. Especially, you know, I'm with the corners on this.
John Cohn handles his business from there, from 1 yard away. Packers tie this game up 14-14. They have a trail by more than 7 points all season long. Matt Ryan looking for Michael Jenkins, who slips on the NFL logo, and Tramon Williams is there for the pick.
We could say he slipped, but he had Tramon Williams beat. He had to put that ball on him, get it out of his hands a little sooner.
Packers come right back. Game still tied up at 14. It is Rodgers to Greg Jennings. Great move by Jennings. 20 yards to the 48. A 3rd and 2 now. Another long drive for the Packers. Rodgers steps up, kicks out to his right, and then flicks his wrist, Coach.
Well, Prime talks about him being a great runner, but he can extend a play and move in the pocket and keep his eyes down the field better than almost any quarterback in the league. The only guy I compare him to is Drew Brees in that respect.
That's right.
9th play of the drive to James Jones, who just reaches up and takes it away from Grimes. Packers on top, 21-14. He's got about 6 inches on Grimes here.
But the ball was nicely placed. Great location.
Here come the Falcons now, 10 seconds left. This is a play that they run a lot. They sprint Matt Ryan out to the left side, but Tramon Williams is there, and he takes it 70 yards the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he was even prepared at the onset of this play, but he's a Pro Bowl caliber corner. 7 picks on the season. I don't know how in the world he didn't get to Hawaii, but he's showing all his doubters and naysayers that he should have earned a trip.
Opening possession of the third quarter. Look at Aaron Rodgers get away from pressure, and he throws across his body
going to his left. Yeah, I mean, great mobility. There's different kinds of mobility now. There's Mike Vick mobility, and then there's that mobility that allows you to extend a play.
Packer wide receivers running free in the Falcons secondary. Jordy Nelson, 14 yards there, and this time Rodgers is going to keep it himself.
Look at this.
7 yards, scrambles for the touchdown. Green Bay, 28 unanswered points, up 35-14.
Wearing the belt, baby. That's what he's saying.
The opening drive of the third quarter. Rodgers,
look at this.
Company, they get it back. Gets away from Abraham to find Nelson.
Young quarterbacks do not try this at home. This is a professional doing this.
Three plays later, and Matt Ryan forced to watch on the sidelines. It is Rodgers, another dart to Donald Driver, 22 yards down the 11-yard line. You think Aaron Rodgers isn't having fun? 8th play of the drive on a 2nd and 6. It is Rodgers to John Kuhn, and Kuhn gets in for his 2nd touchdown of the night. Packers go on top 42-14.